Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, Constance. How are you today, dear? Good morning, Key. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let's get a few people in the room before we get started because I want to talk about something. Hello, Richard. Hello, AS. How you guys doing? How's everybody this morning? It's kind of chilly outside. Kind of chilly. Yeah, I agree. Miss Lady. Hey, Kel. Well, there you go. Hey, Kathy. Okay, guys. Okay. Something I don't know if you guys are aware of. As Cancers, we are cardinal signs, right? Before we get into the reading, I want to talk about this. We have been under Jupiter's influence since 2008, and Jupiter brings in a whole lot of negativity. A whole lot of negativity. Yeah, I'm good. So we've been under this influence for the last 15 years. And I don't know about you, but in the last 15 years, I have gone through a shitstorm from start to finish. Okay. As of the 20th of January this year, we will no longer be under the influence of Jupiter. So there's going to be some huge changes for the cardinal signs. Cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Hey, Jean. Hey, PK. Welcome in, guys. So pay attention after the 20th if things start changing for you, especially if you have a lot of cardinal placements in your chart. Okay. I myself have a Cancer sun, a Cancer moon, and a Venus Cancer. I also have my Aries in Jupiter, which no wonder, no wonder I've gone through, hell and back. Yeah. So I'm thinking part of this twin flame journey erupted out of this influence of Jupiter, because you never heard of the twin flame until probably the past 10 years or so. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what changes occur. Yeah, if you have a lot of, especially if you have a lot of cardinal placements, so being under that influence of Jupiter has really, punched us in the pee. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really hit us hard, right? So, any way you look at it, the fact that we're coming out of this 15-year rule of Jupiter over those signs is going to be a blessing. So 4 more days, guys, 4 more days, and we're probably going to be in the clear, So yeah, I mean, that's a blessing right there. There's some major changes coming for cardinal signs in 2024, and that is the biggest one. That is the biggest one right there, being under Jupiter for since 2008, so almost 16 years. So the fact that it's almost over, and then we'll see. We'll pay attention to see if we have big changes coming our way. I just think it's awesome to finally get out from underneath the rubble, because if you look at it, think back over especially Cancerians. Well, I mean, any of the cardinal signs, really. You look back over the past 15 years and the amount of death and destruction, because it's also rules negativity, death, and destruction. So a lot of all of that has occurred in the last 15 years. And it's like we've had hell raining down on us. Okay. I myself have lost a sister, my best friend. You know, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. My twin, and I don't even say that, and my twin. So, you know, yeah, it's been a tough 15 years, guys. So, okay, so positive news. We're almost out of the shitstorm. We're almost to the other side, and you know, just waiting to exhale, so to speak. You know, so yeah, a lot of loss, definitely. I agree. Painful loss. You know, having to endure, but look how much stronger we became out of it. From, you know, if you think about, I know personally, I'm not the same person I was 15 years ago. Now, 15 years ago, if you looked at me sideways, I would like punch and ask questions later. I was not. You know, I had no tolerance, zero tolerance. And I feel like now I'm just mellow. You know, I can take a lot and deal with it. I have to say, funny thing happened last night. No, I deal with a lot of spirit energy and at night. And last night, my attitude was, okay, come here, all of you, come here, you know, in my mind. And then when they all came close, I told them, y'all need to FO. And my guides were laughing about this morning. It's like, you just don't even have any tolerance for that nonsense at all. So, you know, no fear. I just, you know, basically tell them, you know, where to go. And, you know, I can hear him yelling at me. I woke up last night seeing some green bubble lights, like they look like little bubbles on the ceiling of my bedroom going towards the window. I mean, I literally opened my eyes to see that. And I was like, what in the hell is that? So there was nothing in the room that would have caused that. So I don't know if that was just an energy or whatever it was, but it was interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Let's get into this and see what we got. We're going to do, I've been having a lot of requests for me to add the all 12 signs back in there into the reading, and I don't mind doing that, guys. Trust me, I don't. If you ask me in a nice way, I, you know, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. But the comments, guys, about me making you wait between signs when I'm on a live. I'm on a live. It's not a regular run-of-the-mill reading. I'm on a live. I have a whole feed over here, people asking questions, people saying we're having topics come up. If you're that impatient, maybe you should wait till the timestamp is on the live after the live is over. I don't know what to tell you otherwise, because this is a live. It's not just me doing a reading. So if you're that impatient, then maybe wait and watch the replay. Best advice I can give. It is, but you know, people they just can't resist. You know, they have the right to remain silent. They just don't have the ability, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm just giving you a solution to the problem. If you're that impatient, watch the replay. It'll be timestamps, and you can just go exactly where you want to go. If your time is so valuable that you can't, you know, wait 5 minutes or include yourself in the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Include yourself. So let's get into this. I'm going to get the energy first, and then I'm going to get into the all 12 signs, and then we'll get into the reading. I will do the one question, 3 card pulls at the end. today, so stick around for that. Also, guys, my tarot cards, Magical Fantasy Tarot, is on sale on Etsy for. It doesn't show up very good in this live, but they're beautiful cards. They're on sale for 35% off in the Etsy store. So check it out if you're interested. If you're a reader, they're a nice deck. The one of the things that I put in there was the ability to, I'm fussy about cards because I'm a reader, especially when you're a reader on YouTube. And if you can't look at a card and discern what you're looking at in a quick fashion, because you're trying to do a lot of things at one time, there are cards that you can look at and go, what is that? I have a deck. I've bought a deck that it doesn't tell you what it is, and you can't tell by the picture because the picture doesn't depict anything about the card. So anyway, so that's why I put certain things in my deck, because it's basically relates back to the Rider-Waite. It's Rider-Waite influenced. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Cancer. Okay, so I feel like you've had, boy, that's deep. Going down the rabbit hole there. Okay, this is about love and lessons in love. This is about lessons in love, guys. This is about you learning things when it comes to love. Lessons in love. Wow. Talk about a deep subject rare. Not to mention we've been under the influence of Jupiter for 15 years. We're lucky we've even gotten a date. So what else we got? Okay. You got love is coming. Someone could be missing you, could be thinking about you, somebody that you're not speaking to. Now, lessons in love, guys. Is love always going to be romance? No, it's not. It could be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be anybody. Somebody who loves you. Okay, so lessons involving the heart. Okay, now growing in understanding. One of the biggest lessons that I personally have learned when it comes to lessons of the heart was when I lost my sister. And one thing that I realized in that moment was the most important thing in this world is the relationship that you have with other people. I don't care about anything else in the world. The most valuable thing in the world is how you are with other people, how you leave them with a smile, you're being kind, whatever the case may be, is the most important, the most valuable thing in this world is your relationship with other people. It's even scripture about love thyself as thy love thy neighbor like you love yourself, right? He even says it. So, okay, all 12 signs starting with Aries. Cancer. If you're dealing with an Aries, you're holding back because there's no equal give and take in the situation. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you're at a crossroads about starting something new, a new beginning in love. You don't know if you want, you're not, I don't know that it's that you're unsure of this person as much as you feel like maybe you're not ready for a relationship with this person. So there's a little bit of resistance there. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there's something about a strong argument. There's a strong argument here. Now, a strong argument could be you both are opinionated and you're both like a bull in a china shop when it comes to each other, but there's a strong argument here. You both have valid points. If you're dealing with another Cancer, someone's rushing into a relationship. So you're jumping in, because you're both cancers, you probably feel like you're more evenly yoked and you feel more safe. So you rush in the relationship. You're jumping in, you're moving quickly. If you're dealing with a Leo, someone's wanting to make a decision to heal. There's a choice to heal or a choice to recover something here. Someone may be making the decision to recover from something. So maybe checking themselves into some kind of rehabilitation or just taking the time to rest and recover from whatever may be happening. If you're dealing with a Virgo, somebody's worried about jumping into something. They're worried about taking that leap, taking a chance on something. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's an opportunity for a family situation. So I feel like this is almost coming together as a meeting of the minds. This is maybe an opportunity to be with the family, be around your family, spend time with the family, whatever that is. You're dealing with the Scorpio. Somebody's jealous of the Empress. Somebody's jealous of the Empress here. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, someone's has made up their mind. They have made a right decision for success moving forward to something long-term and committed. So somebody may be proposing. Somebody has decided to level up a relationship. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're watching you, but they're not talking. They're watching, but not speaking. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, there was an ending with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, it's illuminating somebody walking away. Okay. So you've got life lessons here when it comes to love. You have love coming towards you, and somebody may be missing you. Somebody may, no, Cancer, you can flip it, switch it. It can be in reverse. The other person could have learned the lesson. They may have figured out that, wow, I screwed up. This is the one for me. And, this is a lesson of the heart, right? Love is coming. You could be in separation. You could be apart from one another because of somebody else's mistake. So take it how it resonates for you. Tell me about Cancer. See, there's an opportunity for this 10 of Cups. There's an opportunity to come together with your person, right? There may have been an ending of the partnership and the relationship because of some kind of betrayal. Someone has a victory here, taking a step back and looking at things from a new perspective. So the victory for this person is being able to see fault in themselves, whether this is you or whether this is them, so that they can rebuild. So this is somebody who is taking accountability for their actions. They're coming running back. See, with that Knight of Wands, they're rushing back in. They're coming towards you, right? So that they can recover something. They're coming back in because they miss you. They want to be with you. It could be a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I feel like for whoever this is, this was a lesson. Maybe this was a hard lesson that this person needed to learn. And, sometimes people don't learn if you're in separation from somebody, you got to let somebody miss you. if you're wedged up their backside, they're not going to miss you. Okay. They're just going to, try to get rid of you. But if you ignore somebody after you've got to let somebody become accountable for their own actions, especially if they've hurt you somehow. You running and chasing after somebody doesn't give them, not that everybody does. I'm not saying everybody does, but there are a lot of people that do. And you chasing after somebody isn't going to give this person an opportunity to see what it's like to not have you there, right? So when they see that there's something missing, then they'll recognize their fault in it. There's an apology coming towards you and an offer of love. You may have manifested this, or they may have manifested this, but I feel like for them, they feel like you're going to block them. They feel like it's over, like you're going to close the door on them. Something coming full circle, but being blocked. Long time coming. So maybe this is what they're saying is maybe I blocked somebody and ended the cycle a long time ago. And now I'm realizing what my life could have been like with this other person. Now they're obsessed with getting justice. They want a new beginning with the Empress here. Okay, so they want a new beginning with you, Cancer. This person's really going to see the error of their ways. And right before we came on, my twin was talking to me, and he said, I wish I could have spent my lifetime with you, is what he said. I wish I could have spent my lifetime with you. And I said, well, it didn't work out in this lifetime. And he said, yeah, that was my fault. And I said, oh, was it my fault in other lifetimes? And he said, yeah. But this time it was my fault. So I get these little tidbits every once in a while. And it's like, well, okay, it is what it is. I mean, I don't look at it like that, Kelly. You know why I don't? Because I can communicate like I'm talking on the phone. Just because I can't see him doesn't mean I can't feel his energy. I can't. Communicate with him. I'm because I'm a channeler, I'm able to. And maybe because I can channel, I don't feel the break like other people do. Okay. Because I don't look at death as a finality. I look at it as a continuum, right? Our soul is eternal. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I always try to look at it from a different perspective there, knowing that, things that are meant to be will be. And if they're not, there won't be. So, oh, that's awesome, Grandma's World. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot about this journey that we don't understand. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Mine laughs at me when I do certain things. Like this morning, I guess that cracked him up that I told all those negative energies to FO. So, I was hearing they kept trying to keep me awake. That's what it was. Every time I fall asleep, I would hear, like a loud scream right in my face. And it's like, they think it's an attempt at night terrors on their end. But when you live in it, it's just Tuesday to you, right? So it's just like a gnat flying around your head. You're used to it. I'm just used to it. So I don't feed it. I don't fear it. Actually, I'm kind of mean to it, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Yeah, we do. We do. We do. Yeah, and I can be a little mean when it comes to somebody trying to disturb my sleep. Yes, exactly. Okay, so what's the problem here, Cancer? This person's coming towards you. They definitely want a new beginning. It's illuminating a new beginning with this person. So this person wants to start up something new with you. What else is the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Pictures. Somebody wants to reminisce. But see, you got runner here. So the runner is you. Like even though it's been a while, um, cancers aren't the type of people to forget how somebody makes them feel. You know, you can do a lot of things, but how you make a cancer feel, because we're so in tuned with our emotions, we're going to relate back to how we felt in the moment. You know, how, we'll forgive it, but we're not going to forget it for sure. And forgiving doesn't mean that you have to have anything to do with that person anymore. So what do we got? So this person's mastering their emotions about a commitment. They want to communicate, but they feel like you're going to hold back from them. You're in this Queen of Pentacles mode where this relationship is concerned. This is the Empress and the Minor Arcana. You feel like the relationship would be a lot of drama. This is you remembering past issues. Even if it's been a long time, you're not going to forget the drama that this person. So you may decide just to move on from the burden. Like you put that burden behind you, possibly. You've put it all behind you. Now this person's trying to rebuild here from the betrayal. Or it could be you put behind the burden of a third party betrayal. Okay, you put it behind you. You've gotten over it. So where this person's hoping that the wheel will turn in their favor, they're wishing for fate to take over, right? Because they feel so drawn to you. You're feeling that the harsh truth is this is going to be another tower moment. You feel like if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck, right? And that leopards don't usually change their spots, okay? People can grow, and people can change. But the difference is you can't change them. They have to change themselves, right? Because this is somebody that you are evenly yoked with, but it's been a long time coming. You feel like there's no equal give and take and you're ready to close the chapter. So you're already feeling like, Cancer, that you've already closed this door. You've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay? And you're not really wanting, see, you're ready to walk away from the situation. Even if this person comes back, see, just because somebody has an epiphany, 2 years down the road that, I did shit on Cancer pretty well. Let me see if I can go back and make that right. Cancer's not going to play that game. They're not. No, thank you. Okay, so how's this person coming towards you, Cancer? How is this person coming towards you? If they want to reminisce, they want to tell you they miss you. They want to make some new memories. They're thinking about you. See, this person's saying to you, Cancer, that I'm more solid, I'm more stable, I'm more dependable. Okay. This is about security and stability and a new beginning. Look, I can buy you that house you wanted. I can, I'll take care of you financially. I've got the ways and means um, to take care of you or the situation. The only problem with that is cancers are independent. They're very independent people, and they have their own money. They have their own way of doing things. And when somebody has got the mindset of thinking that the money is going to change it or give them an opportunity, I feel like this person's wrong in this case. I don't feel like you care about their money at all, right? You're blocking a reconciliation here. You're going back and forth about this. Cancer, this is you going back and forth about this, blocking this reconciliation because you think this person's full of crap. You do. You feel like this person's full of crap, right? And I heard the funniest thing yesterday. Jesus be a laxative because you're full of shit. So somebody is full of crap. They are. They're just full of crap, right? You feel like whatever they're offering you is a lie, right? You're waiting for your wish fulfillment. I don't feel like you're waiting or worried about what this person can bring to the table or what they're going to do. You're just waiting for you're waiting for your own ships to come in. It's almost like you're going to have your own satisfaction in a situation. Yeah, self-love and self-respect. This is about your own satisfaction, waiting for your own ships to come in. So you already have things in the work to take care of you. They're going to tell you what they want. They're going to tell you they're wishing to have justice here. Look, I'm just trying to make it right with you. But you're having sleepless nights over this. It's like, you feel like you got to look at things from a different perspective. Here's the problem. This person's almost like gaslighting you. I'm getting the energy of this person's going to try to make you feel guilty that you're not giving in to their wants and their needs. You are taking a step back and you are looking at things from a different perspective here. You can see this person has regret or remorse. There is going to be communication here between the two of you. You're still discontent. You're not happy about this partnership. You don't feel like you would be happy in this partnership. Again, coming in as the Empress in the Minor Arcana. I feel like you're trying to find some balance. You're at a crossroads. But it's going to lead to an argument. See, when somebody comes at you and is trying to make you feel, I'm just trying to have justice with you. I don't understand why you're so resistant. I'm just trying to make it up to you. It's going to lead to an argument. It's going to lead to an argument because you're feeling some kind of way about what they did. See, just because they did the deed and then they left for whatever amount of time, they never came back and apologized to you for this. Now, if they're coming back 2 years later to apologize to you for something they did to you, they're a day late and a dollar short. Okay, if you were actually sorry for what you did, you would have apologized when you did it, right? You would have manned up or womaned up, whatever the case may be, at the time you did it. 2 years down the line, you coming back saying, well, I just want to have justice with you. I'm just trying to make things right. No, if you were trying to make things right, you would have done it when you did it. So the fact is going to lead to an argument because you're like, no, I don't agree with that. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. You're leaving it out in the cold. I'm not interested. If I meant so much to you, you wouldn't have done it to begin with. So coming back acting like you're sorry 2 years later and that you're more stable and you can buy me off. I've done all the soul searching I need to do, right? I see what's hidden. I know what you did wrong, right? I see the burdens here. And you're coming rushing back, trying to be strategic about it. You're going to be met with a Queen of Swords energy. I'll cut you out because I don't care if you're the King of Swords. Here's where we're at with this. So, however, this person's coming to you, they may be trying to, I don't know if it's buying your love. They're telling you how much, more solid, stable, dependable this person is. This is the same person with more money, guys. This is what it is. It's the same person with more money, with more assets. It is love bombing. I agree with you. Well, sometimes they can flash their money and some women will run after it, and then they can flash their money at other people, and it just makes them look like a bigger douche. It does. So how's this going to end? Yeah, teaching you to love yourself because you gained something out of it. Kelly, you went around the mountain and you learned the lesson. You didn't have to repeat the steps. Yeah, it's got that little D energy, doesn't it? It's got little D energy. When they got to flash the money. I do. Yeah, we have our own money. We're Cancers. The one thing about a Cancer, you probably have 4 or 5 balls in the air at the same time, right? Because you always got a side hustle. I don't know any Cancers that don't have side hustles because you always have something else in the hopper. You may have your main thing that you do, but then you're going to have 3 or 4 things on the side that brings in income because you're always going to be taking care of you and yours because that's what Cancers do. We take care of us and ours. And sometimes others, Yeah, on your own, standing on your own 2 feet. It's a thing, it is a thing about it. Okay, so how's this going to end? See? Didn't there appear to be an ulterior motive in that? There's an ulterior motive in this, right? Self-reflection, inner wounds, mirroring each other. No, I don't know if you're mirroring each other. I feel like that you have your own introspection here, your own, what you know. Okay. And this self-reflection is you already know. And those inner wounds, this person has taught you a lesson. At the end of the day, this person has an ulterior motive, right? And money don't buy love. Yeah, granted, you can cry on a bike or you can cry in a Mercedes. It's much easier to cry in a Mercedes than it is on a bike, especially in the rain. But at the end of the day, it ain't buying your happiness, right? You're just wishing for it to be over. Wow. See, this person's coming at you and you're not buying it. Cancer, that's that intuition kicking in. You're seeing things for what they are. And the fact of the matter is if this person cared, they would have made it right with you when they did it, or they wouldn't have done it at all, right? People do make mistakes. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. So if somebody does something and then it hurts you and they know it hurts you and it causes a break in the relationship, if they come forward and say, hey, everybody's got to have a cool down period. I'm not talking immediately. I mean, you could probably a month or two or 10, but 2-3 years later, no. No. Yeah, Jolie, I was supposed to be a Gemini. My birthday was supposed to be June the 8th, and I wasn't born until July the 20th. So yeah, I can. But here's what we don't realize in all of that: we were actually meant to be a Cancer. Period. Because you were born when you were meant to be born. Even if there was forced labor, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like the difference between my birthday was 42 days. My mom was, I was almost 11 pounds when I was born. I was huge. So, oh, thank you, dear. Yes, that July 20. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. And false mask, right? You know, you're not going to be happy in this relationship. You already see this is a choice that you're making. And never once has this, guys, I want you to realize, never once has this person that we're talking about come in as an emperor. Okay, so this definitely could be a karmic relationship because you're coming in Empress energy, but they're not. So tell me about this relationship. So you need the strength to make this choice. I don't know. I feel like it's a strong choice for you. I feel like you're the strength that you need here to deal with this nonsense, because I see you moving on, discontent with the relationship. You know, you're not wasting your time on this. This is you moving on to a new direction, working on you, doing what makes you happy. I feel like you've gained a lot of personal power in this situation. So you're not, you're moving on, you're working on you, whether this is self-love, whether this is, you know, moving on in a new direction to find a new person. I feel like you're out celebrating you. Like you have a new beginning here. Maybe this is you celebrating a new passionate beginning because you have overcome somebody that hurt you. You've gained a lot of personal power here and growth out of dealing in this situation, because especially if this person was narcissistic and they hurt you so bad in the past, and then they're coming back around and trying to act like, hey, well, I got more money now, I can do this. You've taken your power back. You definitely took your power back. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Celebrating, doing some soul searching about the situation. Maybe have leveled up, awakening. You know, you may have been trapped in your head for so long about this ending. That's why you were so resistant to the energy of this person. You were very guarded, defensive, but I feel like resistant is more the word for you because of all of their drama. You were able to protect yourself from the drama. This is you guarding yourself. This is an ending that you may have been trapped in your head about, but you walked away. You're walking away from what doesn't serve you because you look at things from a different perspective, Cancer. You've gained a lot, and this is your wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment was to overcome the obstacle, and you overcame it, right? Under the bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Pentacles, which is you in the Minor Arcana. Oh, they do. They make you grow. They make you become the better version of yourself in all of that. So there you go. Cancer, you will have somebody coming back around. Now, guys, understand that. Like I said in the beginning, we're getting ready to leave Jupiter's presence in the cardinal signs. There's going to be big changes coming towards you. Hopefully they're positive. Hopefully that we are out of the woods now. You know, being trapped in that negative energy for so long. You know, you may have a glow up coming within the next, 2 weeks or so. Getting past all of this stuff. So let's get into this, guys. Guys, please hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so first of all, let me get my moderators. Let me get Constance and PK and Jean. Please give me your questions. Yes, if you would like a more in-depth reading, please go to my website, quartzrosetarot.com. There is a new code for $10 off any of the regular readings. I think it's Inspire. What do you need to know right now? Guys, after the moderators, so if you've posted a question, I'm not looking at your question right now. I'm just looking at the moderators right now. And then after that, then I'll get into you guys. So somebody's mastering their emotions. You're going to hear from him. He's going to passionately communicate. He wants justice. He wants to tell you why he walked away. He wants justice with you, PK. Okay. What's coming towards you this week that you don't expect? What's coming towards Jean that she doesn't expect? Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. It's always bad when Jupiter's in your house, so to speak. So Jean, there's somebody who's trying to play mind games here, and it's causing a burden. It could be at work. There's going to be communication about this. You may be talking to somebody about somebody who's causing drama at work. Could be talking to a boss. Okay, and Constance, what actions is Leo going to take towards you this week? He's worried about betrayal. He's trapped in his head, trying to heal from the betrayal. Okay, so how does Eric feel about me? He feels like there's a choice and you need to find some balance. It's illuminating an option. It's illuminating an option. He feels like he's an option. Will your finances, when your financial situation turn out? I feel like you're going to be asking family for help or assistance, Carla. Will family... Will your family accept Carl if you bring him home? Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Yes. What's coming toward you, Julie? You're blocking some burdens. You're heartbroken, but you're going to block the burdens. Okay. Is there anything you need to know, AS? You got to look at a situation moving forward to reconcile. You're looking at things from a different perspective about a commitment. And hold on, let me go back because it's scrolling too fast. Okay, time for tarot. What's coming towards you? Anything positive coming towards time for tarot? Yeah. I feel like use your intuition. I feel like you could be reconciling a partnership. So be patient. What do you need to know right now, Jenny? Oh, you see what's hidden. It's going to cause a tower moment in your judgment. You're going to think about things differently. IPA. What's the intention from your Cancer man? I feel like he loves you, but he's obsessed with walking away. There's something holding him back. Mitch. Mitch, that doesn't really help with tarot. It doesn't really give you a good timeline when you're asking for time frames. I feel like it's coming. It's coming. You know, you've got that Ace of Pentacles coming. This could be, the estate, right? Something's come full circle. So it's not giving me a time frame. It's coming. It's on its way. Okay, Constance. Is your daughter, Erin, in a relationship with David going to end? It's toxic. I feel like it's blocking. Someone's going to be blocked. So it will end. It had to do with work. I don't talk to anyone at my work. This could be talking to a boss about something that occurs. It's something you're not expecting. How does my love life look with your Taurus? Pretty blue eyes. Somebody's going to regret an argument and walking away. Somebody from the past. Okay, Desi. What does Desi need to know? What does Desi need to know? You're going to find out about a truth about a relationship with a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. What do you need to know now, Michelle? There's a lot of drama in a relationship that needs to heal. Tell me about LM. Is someone coming into your life soon? Somebody's watching you, but they're not talking to you, and they need to look at things from a different perspective. to reconcile, or that this is your judgment, their judgment, they need to see it. They're watching you, but they're not saying anything to you. How does Sherry feel about you, Richard? How does Sherry feel about you? She's holding back from reconciling a family situation. Her 10 of Cups. She may look at you as a 10 of Cups, but she's holding back. Does this new Aries guy you're chatting with have real intentions, Tansy? I feel like you're going to move on and walk away from this relationship. Tiffany, what's coming towards you this week? Somebody's mastering their emotions. They're trapped in their head about something ending. This could be you and your masculine energy about an ending with somebody from your past. Cancer girl. I don't know if tarot can actually tell you that. Will your next relationship be with somebody older than you? It doesn't tell me. You're cutting out the drama. You're cutting out the drama, so possibly that could be a sign of somebody being more mature. You're getting to cut out the drama and not deal with somebody and their nonsense. This thing will jump and send it way running. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Olivia. What's coming towards Teresa? What's coming towards Teresa? You're going to be shocked when, there's a communication about a victory. Something is, you're going to win something, or somebody's won something, and you're going to be shocked. LM, are you going to meet somebody soon? I feel like, yeah, you're obsessed with taking a leap into a relationship. Is it your ex or new love coming in, Shay? It's illuminating a commitment, but be patient. They're not saying, it's just saying that you've got somebody coming in. What are your dreams trying to tell you? You guys realize I'm only dealing 3 cards, right? So there's drama with a third party. Could be a King of Swords. You've got drama with somebody. LM, I'm only answering one question. How does your kid's dad? Oh, thank you. Whoever, I've got to, I don't know who sent me that yet. I have to scroll down, but thank you for the super chat. How does the kid's dad feel about not being there for his kids? He feels like there's no equal give and take. It may be around, he's not speaking, he's not saying anything. It may have to have with money. That's an issue for him. It seems like it's a lot of pentacles there. What's Dedrick's true feelings, Denise? He's manifesting a new beginning and a victory with you. Okay, Mitch, whatever comes up. Okay. What does Mitch need to know? I feel like you may have some resistance for a long time because of some kind of regret or remorse or loss. I feel like some kind of a loss in the past. Okay, so Gloria, about your finances. What's going on with Gloria's finances? I feel like you got to master your emotions and be patient because you're going to have some opportunities coming towards you. Pretty Blue Eyes, I'm only dealing 3 cards, honey, because it's not an in-depth reading. It's just 3 cards I'm pulling. So if you're confused, I can understand that. If you need a more in-depth reading, go to my website. I have all kinds of different price ranges. Married to a Taurus for 24 years. Okay. I can't even remember what your question was, to be honest with you. They go both so fast. Have I been friend zoned, Peg? Peg, have you been friend zoned? I don't think so. I'm not seeing you being, I don't see it being friend zoned. SSJS going to get wealthy. I feel like you're not going to have financial issues. Say yeah. I don't think you'll have financial issues. I don't know if you're going to be wealthy, but you're going to be abundant. Let's just put it that way. Okay, this thing jumped up again. You got to roll it back. This is a pain. Okay, AJ, thank you. It did jump again. I can't even tell you where I was. Okay, let's see. Go back and listen to the replay because it should be fine. Okay, am I not speaking into the mic because I'm over here looking? Interesting. I don't know, Jean, it had something about somebody who's going to be communicating to you about it. Sanhi. I feel like you want to recover the relationship. Guys, when I'm trying to answer these questions, don't fill the chat with a tons of different, if it's not a question, because I'm trying to filter through all of this as fast as I can. And it causes problems. It gets backed up. What sign was that? I'm not sure, AJ, what you're talking about. Your son got taken very sick and rushed to the hospital. You hooked your ring on the door. I can't even answer that with tarot. I don't know what you're trying to ask me there. Golden, will your money start looking better? Yes, your money will look fine. Yes, Kyra, I'm doing fine. What's Gemini's intentions, Todd? So somebody feels like there's a burden out in the cold, so they want to work on the tower. So they're wanting to rebuild the tower. It might be because they feel like they can't do it by themselves, and so they're thinking that you could provide more. What about money and luck, Gordon? You're obsessed back and forth. I'm not seeing money or luck. I just see you're back and forth about something you're obsessed with and has to do with the female. Can the relationship be fixed, Kyra? You love a Sag. The Sag is coming in. Yeah. It's illuminating love. Yes. Boy, this thing jumped up again. Hey, Bino. What's happening, Bino? Oh, I saw a picture on the Facebook of the snow. Can you do anything yet? I don't know what you're talking about, dear. Oh. How's S feeling towards you, Sir Blue? I feel like choosing to overcome an obstacle with you. What is Virgo's true intention, Stephanie? Needing the strength to hold on to a victory. Denise, I answered that one. Yeah, I answered that one already. So go back and re-listen. Interesting. Yeah, Sanhi, I did read you. Go back and listen. Galaxy, will he help you in financial emergency? Yes. Yes. Meg, Capricorn wants his feelings towards you. He wants equal give and take with you. He wants things to be reciprocal. Francis, will you date David soon? I don't think so. I think you're going to see some betrayal here. What you don't see coming, Starlight? What don't you see coming? You're going to leave somebody out in the cold in a family situation? Somebody from the past? Okay, Jean, let's get into this, Jean. Let's see what we got. I'm going to read Jean. Tell me about Jean. What is Jean not expecting? What is Jean not expecting? I feel like there's a partnership. You're waiting for an opportunity, but you're not speaking. Tell me about holding on to a victory. What sign are you, Jean? Leo. I feel like this could be you. I feel like this could be the ex-wife. So I feel like she thinks she's won right now, but she's fixing to have a tower moment. She thinks she's holding on to a victory, but she's going to get a tower moment. You're waiting for an opportunity with somebody you love, but you're not speaking because she thinks she's holding on to a victory. She's about to get a rude awakening here, right? I feel like this is you, Queen of Swords energy. I feel like right now, the Leo you're dealing with is a little unhappy with the relationship because you're probably on him for not paying you back because of the burden he's caused. He's obsessed with burden here. Tell me about Jean. I feel like you're kind of resistant because you're trapped in your head, but they're telling you to be patient. Be patient. Things are about to pop off. Your wish fulfillment is coming. So your wish fulfillment is coming. What else do we have? I feel like somebody's going to manifest. It's a manifesting regret. You feel like you'll manifest regret if you move on from all this drama. I feel like with all the drama, I'm talking about Virgo and I'm also talking about Leo. But you got to look at things from a different perspective and master your emotions. You do have an emperor coming towards you. Okay. You do have the emperor coming towards you, and he's going to look at his past mistakes here. He's going to figure it out. And as far as his ex, who thinks she's got it in the bag, she's about ready to find out that the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath her. So I hope that helped. Will Rob ever commit to you? Or should you move on? I feel like he's going to own some stuff. He's looking back at past mistakes. He wants to communicate because he can't get you out of his head. So I feel like give it a minute. Give it a minute. Things will change. Ashley is Cancer. Is the Virgo man for you? Ashley is Virgo man for you. Yeah. I'd say yeah. Yeah, he's coming in as an emperor and you're coming in as a Cancer. So I would say, yeah, that's a strong yeah. Don't ever feel defeated, Jean. Grab yourself by your bootstraps and pull yourself up, girl, because you got this. Yeah, he needs to hurry up. He needs to. Sometimes you just got to sit back and watch. Well, I think things are going to change. I feel like a huge change is coming. And as far as Sagittarius or Leo goes, the one he's gonna feel the burn. Purple Table Tarot. Okay. How does new Ryan feel about you? Okay. You got a new one. Okay, Ryan. I feel like I think you got love coming towards you. I feel like but I also feel like he may be mourning something or he may have gone through something. He needs to open up with you more because I feel like there's some kind of remorse or grief that he holds on to that he's not talking to you about. Have a nice day, Mitch. No worries, no worries. Yeah, sometimes we get to the point where we're too old for that nonsense. Yeah, I agree with you. Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes you feel stuck though because it is your life purpose, and you feel like there's no way out. So you just got to ride the storm. One of the things I do, I don't know about you guys' faith or whatever, but I just visualize it being bound and put in God's hands and release it back to the universe with love and light. And when you're covering it with love, love conquers all. And there's a reason why they say love conquers all. So whatever it is, put it in a bubble of light and send it back to the universe with kindness. So no matter what it is, good, bad, or indifferent, wrap it up, send it back to the universe with love and light. I always rebuke it if it's negative and tell it to, don't let the door hit it in its ass on its way out, but it needs to get out. And I mean it when I say it because even in the middle of the night, those 4-letter words do come running out of my mouth and I am not kind about it. So it's just like, you know, yeah. How does Dawn feel about you, PS? How does Dawn feel about you? I feel like you're not going to have any equal give and take because of a third party trying to cut you out. I feel like there's going to be some nonsense there. PS. Bino. Did she mess up with you, Bino? What's she do now? You got Sag drama, Bino. Oh. She may have tried to rush a new beginning, but I do see that the strength of somebody's regret. Somebody did screw up. They know they did, though. Hey, Zach. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, I read for you yesterday, Pino. You jotted out, but I can't remember what the answer was. Well, she hasn't learned her lesson yet, Bino. They're telling me right now she hasn't learned her lesson yet. She'll be back and forth. There'll be a tennis match. I almost feel like the fastest way for you to, uh, guys, male or female, one of the biggest things, especially when we have such a strong draw to somebody, if you're a normal person, and I'm not talking about if you're a stage 5 clinger, I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about if you are just normal, everyday kind of person, right? But there is something about the way you feel about one particular person, and you cannot get this person out of your head. There is an indication that that is part of your journey, okay? The best way for you to deal with that emotion and that kind of because it's runner chaser. But if you're sitting there waiting for them to come back, they're not going to come back because they feel comfortable in the fact that you're not leaving, right? If you're energetically connected to somebody and you're not moving, they're saying, well, she's not going anywhere or he's not going anywhere. I can do whatever I want to do, right? But when you start pulling away and you start looking in another direction and they can feel your energy going away, guess who comes running back with their tail between their legs? If you think I'm bullshitting you, try it and then tell me what's up. Because I guarantee you, the minute you pull away and you resist them and you look for you or somebody else, that person is going to feel like, oh shit, where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know what to do. Well, let her look like a clown. Let her look like a clown, because at the end of the day, um, you know, just throw that wife beater on and look like a whole snack. I mean, the fastest way to get somebody to stop sucking eggs is to show them what you got, show them what you're made of, right? You know, you can't handle the negative. Yeah, I understand that. But okay, maybe you got to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe it's there for you to teach you a lesson. And if you're resistant, okay, guys, first of all, you don't learn from unicorns and rainbows. And sometimes you got to face the negativity in order to grow from it, okay? If you're avoiding it, if you're avoiding negative energy, or confrontation, you're avoiding a lesson. You're avoiding a lesson. You have to definitely look at things from a different perspective, right? When it comes to stuff like that, turn around and stand your ground and handle it. And trust me, you're going to see it dissipate. As long as you're stepping back or you're resisting something, it can feel your resistance. Negative energy can feel your resistance. It can also feel your fear and it can feed on that. And so you're bringing more to the table if you don't turn around and stand your ground and put it where it needs to be. So never avoid it because you're blocking your own blessings by not learning the lesson. Because who's to say that if you turn and face something, that on the other side of that is the sun shining, the blessing coming towards you. But the whole time you've been so resistant to it that you're just building up a bigger wall, and you can't see that light coming towards you. You can ask me a question. Yeah, the minute you pull away from somebody is when you're going to see them coming running back. Wow. You know, I don't see PK. I don't ever look at it like I'm defeated. You win some, you lose some. Did you lose the battle or did you lose the war? You can't be completely defeated, right? Sometimes they're going to knock you on your ass, and you're going to have to get up and shake it off and go, you hit like a bitch, and move forward, right? I would never look at it like that anybody's going to defeat me. You may bend me, but you're never going to break me, because I'm in control of me. I'm not in control of them, right? But I'm not going to take it. Not by any stretch of the imagination am I going to put up with anybody's nonsense. That ain't going to happen. Not today. So never feel like you're defeated in a situation. It's just a temporary setback. That's how you got to look at it. You got to just look at it like, what did I learn from this? What do I do differently next time, right? So to always look for the positive in this. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. It can get exhausting, PK. It can. But you can rest. You can rest. You're just like, yeah, I need a break right now, and I'm going to just get my little blanket, and I'm going to sit and watch football, and I ain't going to listen to nobody or nothing. just You just got to recharge. That's it. You're tougher than you realize. We all are. We all are. We all are tougher than we realize. We've been through a lot, and now we're coming out the other side of it. And let's see where the positive changes come in, and just stick to it and move forward. But never feel like you've been defeated, because tomorrow's always a new day. And that's why he says, worry not, right? Worry not, because the problems of today will be there. You're going to have problems every day, but there's always a new day. There's always a new day tomorrow. You can always, that's right. Got that muscle. Yeah, I do. My birthday is July 20th. Yes, ma'am. Okay, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? You're passionate about the truth and the strength in the relationship. You're just passionate about the truth, or you may be passionate about getting the truth. It could be also an argument, and the truth comes out in an argument. So I can't tell if that's, I can't pronounce that name anyway. Um, Lou, they are meant to come together. They're meant to come together to raise the vibration of people on around them. The people that, that's the whole twin flame journey. It's not really about the romance. It's about learning the lessons. You've been interconnected to this person for all of your lifetimes. So you are always with that twin in the 5D. Okay. You're already together with this person. Now in the 3D, you're on a mission, so to speak, and your mission is to learn the lessons to strengthen you for the journey. The journey is to raise the vibration. There's always an end game. Everybody gets confused about it being about love and romance. Oh, it is so much more than just about love and romance. This is about the end game. And even when your twin dies, because my twin has told me that unlike a marriage where till death do you part, it doesn't count when you're a twin. So even though he's on the other side and I'm over here, we still have to complete our mission together. So I can channel him and I have his energy with me. So it's always there moving forward. Okay. But we have a destiny that we're supposed to take care of. And you have to go through all of this crap because you're learning the lessons to strengthen you for the journey ahead. And you would not be able to stand on your own 2 feet without those lessons. I'm telling you right now, because the average person does not go through the same things that a twin does. Oh, that's awesome. Black butterfly. Yeah, you don't always get to be together. But you do. You do and you don't, Jean, because even though you think that you're not coming together, if there's some kind of a blockage keeping you apart, your actual destiny is to come together. It's a soul contract. It's deeper than you guys realize. It's not something. And now, like with me, when she's saying twins don't always get to be end up together, I didn't get to end up with my twin because he died. Okay, but he's still with me. So regardless if he's here or there, he's still with me. Okay, so that is a continuum. So I am actually with him energetically. Is it Bri? Bri, is your Scorpio going to make that decision? I feel like he wishes, but he's not telling you. Whatever his wish is, he's not telling you. He's blocking. He's blocking love. He's blocking love. Robin, what do you need to know right now? You're going to cut somebody out because it's going to illuminate they're hiding something or an illusion? Um, Janice, did he do something to your phone? You think he maybe a blocked communications, what I'm thinking, blocking emotional communication. You're trapped in your head about a new beginning. You feel like he may have blocked you. I don't feel like he did it to your phone. He may have done it to his own. Yeah, the journey's not done. Okay, guys, I have clients I need to get to, and I've got to, um, I'm not seeing that, Janice. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing he's blocking, trying to block communication. The King of Pentacles is just I don't feel like when I'm referring to that, Constance, I'm referring to the emperor goes into fight mode right before he becomes the emperor, especially if he's dealing with somebody doing black magic. So, in other words, he's starting to fight back. He's starting to see that he has to plot and plan. He has to strategize to get away from somebody who is trying to defeat him, right? Because if there's a karmic energy doing witchcraft, this is why you see the King of Swords appear right before he becomes the Emperor. The King of Pentacles is just the King of Pentacles. He's just like the married one in the group. He's kind of solid, stable, got the money kind of thing. He's just off doing his thing, just like the King of Cups. They don't really reference that as much. The King of Cups is just mastering his emotions, getting past wearing his heart on his sleeve, right? So it more would just represent him being a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, versus when I see in reference to an emperor becomes a King of Swords right before he levels up to that emperor energy and takes control. So he has to plot and plan to break free from whatever he's dealing with in order to take his power. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow on Quartz Rose Tarot at 10 o'clock. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. Talk to you soon.